When buying a home, there are many things to consider to ensure that the process runs smoothly and that you enjoy your home for many years to come. The home buying process is a complicated one, but with the right preparation, buying a home can be one of the most rewarding experiences. Here are the main things to consider when buying a home. The first thing to consider is the location of the house. This is one of the most important factors to consider. The location of the house influences security, access to public transport, water supply, sewerage and electricity, and all these issues must be taken into account. In addition, proximity to the office, supermarkets, schools, parks and other attractions can influence residents' satisfaction. The second thing to take into account is the purchase of a house, which usually involves a large amount of money. Therefore, it is important to consider the purchase price when choosing a property. This may include the initial purchase price, the cost of any repair or refurbishment work needed to bring the house to an optimal state, the related taxes, the price of insurance and any other costs related to the purchase. If the purchase price is too high, it is advisable to look for another property that is more reasonably priced. The condition of the property is a must. It is important to carefully inspect the property prior to purchase to ensure that the condition of the property is adequate. This includes inspecting the roofs, walls, structures, electrical installations, plumbing, windows and doors. It is also important to check if the property is free of any damage, such as cracks or damp, or if there are any areas with structural problems that require repair. The conditions of purchase. It is important to read and understand all the terms and conditions associated with the purchase of a home. This includes the purchase price, method of payment, delivery time and any other conditions agreed between the seller and buyer. It is also important to understand any financing plan, such as a mortgage loan, to ensure that the terms are appropriate. Insurance. Insurance is an important part of the home buying process. This is because they ensure that the property will be protected in case of fire, earthquakes, floods, property damage, liability, etc. In addition, there is mortgage title insurance, which means that if a person is unable to pay their mortgages, the insurance will cover the full amount of the loan. Banks also offer additional insurance to help protect the buyer's investment. Therefore, before making a purchase, it is important to understand and ensure that you have the necessary insurance in place so that your investment is fully protected. Taxes. It is important to be aware of the taxes associated with the purchase of a property. This includes property taxes, sales taxes, transfer taxes, special activity taxes and other state and local taxes. It is essential to pay all taxes prior to purchase to avoid legal problems in the future. The size of the property. Another important thing to consider when buying a home is the size of the property. It is important that the property is large enough to accommodate all family members and has enough room to grow. It is also important to make sure that the property has all the amenities that buyers want or need, such as a garage, a dog-friendly yard, a well-equipped kitchen, a laundry room, a swimming pool, etc. In addition, legal and financial considerations are also important to take into account when buying a property, such as local, state and federal taxes, building permits, property rights, etc. In conclusion, there are many important points to consider when buying a house. First of all, it is important to consider the location of the house, the purchase price, the condition of the property, the conditions of purchase, insurance and related taxes. In addition, it is important to conduct a thorough site survey to ensure that the property is safe and free of any defects. Once all these factors have been taken into account, the process of buying a new home is sure to be a success. When buying a home, there are many things to consider to ensure that the process runs smoothly and that you enjoy your home for